I don't want this bus to leave without us.
Yep.
Um, Gray, you hear Sally's voice in your head and says, I would be wary of this master. I think you would be better off dealing with demons than whatever port this creature comes from is unknown. Should lie beyond this abstract path.
I almost agree, but there is a lot that a mage could gain from visiting Arcadia or even the Hedge.
Awesome. There is a lot that you could lose as well.
But the Inferno.
Yeah, Sally doesn't have a point. Well, I guess I can't hear him, but it's like last time you were there, it like cost you your entire memories of.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys were trading with those goblin merchants.
Yep.
Yeah.
Goblin.
The Inferno, though, man. What? No, that doesn't seem like a good place either.
I'm sure that you could negotiate your way through.
That's what I think, but oh,
Well, do what you will, Master. I'm sure you will prevail, regardless. It is my advice.
thank you. It has been invaluable thus far. Do not quit giving it.
Certain.
Oh. So Sally says we should go to the Inferno.
Very well.
But I... What if we wait for you to collect your last ingredient and then attempt to come with?
Well, I mean, you could do that. It wouldn't take me too long, I don't think.
All right, let's do that.
Okay. Are you just gonna wait here? He just points at I mean, you're just standing in the middle of the trail.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of go with so he doesn't have to come back to this spot. But
Oh, you're gonna go a little bit closer to where he's going.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but also in particular, a little bit further away from the cat.
From the what?
big cat.
Oh yeah. You know that's not a bad idea. You're only a couple 100 feet away from it currently. So.
Right, and we just stole all its stuff, and I'm sure we smell like a trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't go ethereal.
Not a terrible idea to not be here for too long or too much longer.
So yep, follow Joey's lead.
Okay, if you want to come with me, then sure. Should we go now?
Yes.
Okay. And he kind of hops up onto his feet and runs off into the trees. You actually see he check some. Let's see. Oh, gee.
Yeah, so I imagine Joey's pretty fast.
He is pretty fast, yeah.
Like teleportation and whatnot. Gray, can you follow his fate cord as we try and keep up with him? Or
Aren't we velocity?
yeah, we can fly. We can fly the fast. But however,
Fly fast.
trees are a problem in the way. And,
I don't know. Can I see his fate cord? Have you told me it's a fate?
It doesn't trail that far beyond him. It's only a foot or two before it fades into extra dimensionality.
Okay.
I was hoping it was a couple 100 feet. But anyway.
No. But yeah, so like as he goes, he kind of like scampers up the trees and kind of like pops between them, very agilely. And he tends, like, you lose sight of him quite frequently, but he kind of like pauses, sort of like pokes his head around the tree, or like waves at you incrementally, just so like you don't lose him. But you definitely get the feeling like he could absolutely just like disappear from you if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mr. Shasar Cat.
Yep.
Yeah. It does not seem like he has. I mean, at least he doesn't employ any like teleportation, from what you can tell. He's just sort of like moving around unseen, scampering.
Yeah, he did call it glamour. It's true.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So you are you flying through the undergrowth after?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So this leads you off of the Ashen Path
Oh, that's true.
and into the thick, twisting vines and bushes of this place. You travel through for a while, making pretty good time.
Do we notice anything like kind of creeping and following?
Give me a wits and composure roll, both of you.
Three success.
Same.
Okay. There are a lot of little critters scampering around through the undergrowth here. They definitely notice you. You're not sure if there are any following you, but they don't seem to like be large enough to really threaten you, as far as you can tell. You don't notice nearly as many large creatures around here. Is one thing to note.
Okay.
But you are moving at a pretty steady pace now that you're just like sort of flying over everything, which they probably aren't interested or able to keep up with. It's your guess, at least. It should be noted also, your maximum speed is definitely faster than what Joey's going at, because your max speed is like pretty damn fast.
Yeah, it's 10 times 32.
Yeah. So that's like, I mean, you obviously can't go that fast in here because you would just smash into a tree every time. It does kind of, after a while, make you feel a little nauseous, just like constant like jerking forward sharply. But you know, it's efficient, so you know, you got that going for you. After another like hour or so, you get to sort of like a cliff. Well, less a cliff and more just like a chasm. In fact, looking down the length of the chasm, you're pretty sure you're further up the chasm that you crossed on the Snake Bridge now, and sort of like a higher up the slope.
Okay.
Several miles. So you know it's interesting. And
away.
yeah, you're definitely not going in the right direction. No, I mean you set off pretty much perpendicular to the path you were going. So.
Right.
But you arrive at the edge of this cliff, and then Joey kind of like pops up from the edge of it as you guys approach and says, "Okay, it's down there through some tunnels and stuff, I think. This is the part where I have to be sneaky.
Okay.
What's down there?
The acid pools.
What's the big baddie that you have to be wary of?
Probably like giant snakes or something. I don't know exactly.
Terrible.
There's every kind of creature here.
I just
Good.
get a feeling that it's probably pretty infested. Things like to drink the acid.
What? All right. Good luck.
Okay, you're gonna wait here?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks. And as he's like talking, his body begins to slowly like fade from perception. Staring at him as he does it, you're able to use the that spell that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever it's called. Here's deception. You see him sort of transition into this sort of shadowy, invisible specter as he goes stealth mode, and he disappears from sight, moving down the side of the cliff and away, leaving you guys here by yourselves.
This is a good decision.
I'm mixed on it.
Me too. We almost should have waited back on the path.
I mean,
You're not super confident. I mean, you probably could get back to the path.
we're in that chasm, right? So we can go back to the snake, surely.
Worst case scenario. That wastes quite a bit of time, but
Yeah.
you bought yourself a bit more time with the mana you stole. So.
Yep.
Oh, I also have Miracle again for a month.
Okay, you cast that again?
Yeah, like I tried to catch you before you went pee.
Oh. But yeah, I see you spent that.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah, the mana. Did I take it?
You did.
Yep.
All right, got Miracle up again.
Yep.
So you guys just gonna like sit here and wait?
Yep.
Man,
We'll talk about some stuff. Kind of,
terrible W word. Why is it so evil?
why is what so evil?
The word wait. It's like, oh, I suppose we're gonna sit here and wait.
Yeah.
So good.
Like, I would talk about, like, the whole teleport thing. Like, do we want to try and get there through giving him something, and then that makes the link?
You could make a intelligence and occult roll.
Okay, yeah. One successo.
One success?
Yeah.
Okay. So the thought does occur to you as you sort of ponder possible options. This thread is sort of fate magic adjacent. It may be possible that you could kind of like hack it in quotation marks to try and like weave yourselves into it as well and sort of like piggyback.
Oh my god, I could do shared fate and blast a bunch of reaches into it.
Yeah, I was like, isn't there a thing where you can be like, whatever happens to something happens to you as well?
Yep.
Or vice versa?
Shared fate, yeah. That might be an option, yeah. Kind of weave your own destiny into this thread so that it drags you along with it.
And when you do weave us into it, make sure that you can there. Because I don't want to accidentally like noose ourselves into slavery to the Black Rose. Our own set of cords.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh, you're shared fate with my slave now, I see.
Yeah, that's definitely a good consideration. Um, actually, on that note, are you aware that your 4 dot attainment for fate is do you know what that is?
What do you mean? What's 4 dot attainment?
So when you reach 4 dots in fate or in an arcana, you get like a special passive bonus.
Oh,
Yeah, like mage armor is one of those bonuses.
Mage
right?
armor is the 1 or the 2 dot one, I believe.
Yeah.
That's the one for fate, which is just always active. You get an automatic fate clash of wills if anyone tries to like mess with your actions, pretty much.
like that's an option.
No, it's just a thing that always happens if your destiny is ever messed with, or if you're being forcibly bound into a geas, or are being forced or compelled to do something against your will, a supernatural manner. You, I guess you have to spend a point of mana to get the Clash of Wills. So,
Okay, so fate fuckery equals a clash of wills with mana.
yeah. And you're all automatically aware of any of the above circumstance.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I didn't have. I forgot. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that's it's the time. The time one is you can just spend mana to do an instant.
To do a what?
You can spend a point of mana instead of a reach to cast a spell as an instant
Oh, right.
duration, like instant casting time.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways. Okay, so you guys wait here for a little while. Talk about whatever you would like. If there's anything more you want to discuss, by all means.
Mm-hmm.
But you find like it does feel good to just like rest for a little while, even if because of the time magic you're not getting tired exactly.
Yep.
You just like your muscles are happy to not be moving for a little bit, and yeah, I mean you sit on the edge of this little area here. You do have to every once in a while kind of like shoo various little vermin creatures that come out to try and like investigate you.
Yeah.
But they're not a serious threat. They'll scamper away as soon as you like wave your arm at them or whatever. You guys both spend a point of mana
Okay.
as another hour goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Just when you're about to reconsider your decision to come out this way and think that Joey may have just ditched you here,
Yep.
you hear the sort of like voice behind you, which I assume you're looking out into the chasm, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he comes from behind you again, and says, "Okay, I got this. I got the acid." Right behind you.
Awesome. Where'd you? Yeah. Okay. Well done. What was down there?
Yeah, like big snakes, like I said. Well, I don't know. They're not really snakes. They had like a lot of legs, like too many legs.
Well, yeah. Any amount of legs is too many for a snake.
No, but like too many legs for anything to have.
Okay. So like a centipede, millipede.
Yeah, but like a snake. And then there was
Okay.
one that had
That's terrible.
a mouth that like split like like Blender,
Yeah.
just like split and had a bunch of teeth. Some of them spat acid. I saw them fighting.
That sounds
It wasn't.
rough.
It wasn't too bad though. They didn't notice.
Oh, good. I'm glad you made it out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave now.
Okay. Well, I'm wondering if you could take something with us or with you. Something of
What?
mine.
I mean, could probably do that.
Yeah. Or don't you want to like do the shared fate thing or tie us to the cord? There,
That
Greg?
too, yeah. But I want to do all the things.
Just
Okay.
have a double contingency sort of thing.
Yep.
One thing doesn't work.
Yep. So I don't have much on me, but I've always got those queen, those like Queen of Spades or whatever
Yep.
cards that I give to the FBI agent.
Oh yeah, your calling cards.
Yep. So those
Right.
are kind of like a thing.
Yep.
So
Those are a thing.
So I'll give him one of those,
Okay.
and then I'll
Take
also
that into the pocket.
uh,
Mhm.
when I give it to him, that's when I'll cast that spell.
Okay, sure.
But now I forgot about it. I should have been looking up. I should have been clicking buttons.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I was sucked into the story.
Yeah.
Look something up for this too.
Yep. Sam's gonna say a couple things here. It's like, okay, so Fey Realm, okay, I don't know much about Fey in real life, but in some like King Arthur stories and things, like when we're in the Fey Realm, we need to like watch our tongue, right? I don't know if like Rumpelstiltskin is a thing or anything, but like maybe try and avoid giving her our name, right? In a literal sense.
Right, but that's true name. Like
Yep.
that, like Ben said,
Your-
like
yeah,
long
your
time
true
ago.
name is your birth name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's why I introduced us as Gray and Amadine to Joey.
That's
Yep.
yeah. I mean that's the exact reason why I made us use shadow names.
Yeah, yep. It's like, to be honest, I was nervous even getting, because like Faye do like kind of weird stuff. Anyways,
Yeah, you don't do weird stuff.
yeah. We're not into magic. Um, and like I know you're a quick talker, but like maybe don't say anything that we don't mean or can't.
maybe don't talk.
Yeah,
Be
like
careful what you say.
yeah, like don't promise anything because, damn.
Yep.
Anyways, right.
All right, so shared fate. It's 3-dot. Potency. Withstand by composure. So
Yeah. So if you're casting it on an unwilling target, it's contested by the target's composure.
Okay. Well, then maybe I wouldn't just spring it on him. Maybe I would ask if he. Before I give him the card, then I'd ask, "What do you? Hey, Joey, we'd really like to try and come with. Would you mind if I try and use my magic to hitch a ride?
I mean, I can't stop you from doing anything.
So that's a yes, you're willing?
I don't know if I can decide something.
You don't know if you can be willing?
No, that's not what I said. I just, maybe just, you know, try your best.
Okay.
But, you know, it doesn't matter to me. Kind of like scratches the side of his neck a little bit around where the thread is.
Yep, he's definitely under a gias to not take travelers with. But if we're taking ourselves now,
Yeah. I can't stop you.
So do I think potency, a higher potency would help?
Yeah, probably. Basically, what he seems to be implying is that he is either unable or unwilling to be a willing target.
Yep.
So you will probably have to beat some level of withstand rating.
Gotcha. Okay, then I'm gonna do high speech and try to get the dice.
Okay.
Ow. What's my cat is on me. Alright, 8 dice for a shared fate spell to tie our strings, because I can do 2 targets, I hope.
Yep.
To his, but all the reaches to not have any of the bad effects.
Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Shared fate. Get the reaches. I mean, you wouldn't want the reach to unlink you from it, or... Well, yeah, I guess that one's not really... Wait, so you want to have the link only works one way?
Yeah, what's the
I-
shared?
I guess it's page
Basically, to successfully do this,
137.
you would need to suffer anything that happens to him.
Okay, can I like tweak the spell with a new reach, or should I combine it and with like warding gesture or something so we're not slave bound?
You could combine it with warding gesture because that is pretty much what warding gesture does.
Okay, I'll do that.
Oh, you know what? Do I need to do like words and signs here before we leave?
You could certainly try doing it.
But it, like, would that make it?
Words and signs.
That might make it so the cord can't grip us. So I guess I'll have to do that the moment we arrive.
Yeah. Kinda iffy.
Alright, so are you gonna get in on any of this spell stuff, Amadine?
I don't think I can help here.
Okay. So
Yeah.
potency 7, combined spell, wards and signs, or not wards and signs, warding gesture, and then the shared one. So we get ripped along, but we don't be slaves.
Yep.
All right.
You don't be slave.
And now is that a mana per spell when you combine them?
I've not been doing it that way.
No, it's 1 mana.
That's why you've been combining them.
It's-
Okay.
It is a single roll. It is a single concentration slot. For all intents and purposes, it counts as a single spell.
That's
Yep.
okay.
You cannot, if you want to like release concentration on it, you have to release concentration on everything.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, here we go.
A lot to try and like get 2-for-1s.
Ooh, 1 success.
Ooh, just enough. Okay, so
Oh, did I take
As-
the mana off? I think I just did.
as you hand Joey the card and you sort of like speak in tone and high speech these sort of like words that bind your fate to his with some lawyer exceptional clauses
Yep.
to assist you. And you, with your fate sight, sort of like envision the sort of threads of fate forming in a triangle between the 3 of you.
Nice. Nice and symmetrical. Geometrical.
Mm-hmm. And it's 3. 3s are good numbers, strong numbers.
Prime numbers.
And I say, well, fucking we got our tickets, Amadine.
Your host suggests.
We can get on this bus.
Joey puts the card in his pocket and says, okay, should I'll just go now?
Sure, and don't tell anyone you have that card.
Well, unless you have to, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Basically, just keep that. That's my gift to you.
Okay. Sort of nods. And raises up, sort of wraps a couple of fingers around the thread drifting off of his neck. Kind of gives you one more look, like blinking a couple of times, and jerks on him. And you see him kind of like how like the apparition sort of effects in the Harry Potter movies.
Yep.
Yeah.
They kind of get like slurped up into nothing.
Yeah,
Yep.
he gets like sucked into a wormhole and a puff
Yeah.
of smoke.
So you see that happen, and Gray, you see the threads of fate get like snagged up into the hole, and for like a second,
damn.
you see it's like, oh yeah, okay, that's working, and you actually give me a Gnosis and Fate roll.
All right.
This is the part where we.
Yeah, it's like you tied our own cords onto his cord, and it's like, oh, he's gone. Uh-oh, it's about to jerk.
Yep. Fish on the line.
Fish on.
Oh god. Hopefully we're not dinner.
Hopefully.
This is why she told him not to bring someone with, because I'll eat them. All right, I got 3
No,
success.
more likely he'll be like beat.
3 successes.
Yeah.
Okay, you feel a lurching both of you feel a lurching sensation in both of your stomachs as you are yanked out of reality.
Oh god.
It doesn't hurt too bad
No, it's just nerve
because you
wracking.
were expecting it. It's just very disorienting. You feel the sudden sensation like you're plummeting through a infinite void, and then you stumble onto hard stone floor. You kind of like stagger a little bit, and you find yourself in a sort of this circular hall with black marble floors. Looking out through the various windows, you see a realm of like vibrant forests that is sort of like caught up in this very like dark but
It's the
beautiful
Twilight
summer
Forest.
night. And yeah, there is actually like the sort of like faint sunset on the horizon, mixed by sort of like clouds that pass over it. You smell like the sweet scent of flowers in the air and fresh air, which is not masked by the stench of rotten flesh, which you have actually grown somewhat accustomed to now, and you just realize now, like, oh man, this is what air smells like when it doesn't stink.
Rotten flesh is a bad smell to get used to.
Yeah, you kind of got used to it.
That's nose blind.
Yeah, and you're like, oh man, my nose is suddenly remembering what smelling not bad is. And you find yourself in this sort of like room with a central pedestal, and the sort of on a central pedestal, sort of next to you, Joey is sort of like kneeling down quickly, like sort of gets to his feet as a woman, a very tall, like sort of elegant woman who is wearing a long cloak and dress that seems to be made out of like raven's feathers, and a masquerade ball mask that has like a similar sort of like bird iconography, sort of like a long beak, kind of like a mix between a plague doctor type mask and like a raven masquerade ball sort of thing. And in one of her hands, sort of pale extending from, she's holding the ethereal thread, sort of like twisting around her fingers as she kind of like tugs on it lightly to jerk Joey a little bit like closer towards her side. She looks up at you and says, well, what have you brought home with you, little thing? Guests? Delightful. And that is where we will end the session.
Oh shit.
One thing I should note, one sort of closing note, is you feel your connection to the supernal realm strongly again.
Hey.
You are out of the lower depths.
Yep. Don't have to spend mana, but damn it, reaches matter again.
Yep, you now no longer rely on mana to maintain your sense of identity and self.
Your existence?
Yes, but you are within the abyss's grasp once more.
All right, the only part about that I like regret is that now it's going to be hard to rewrite history.
Yes. Yes, that is true.
That is a tough thing to pull off with Paradox.
Yeah, and now you're in Fallen Arcadia.
Holy shit, we made it.
That's should be interesting.
Sorry, we ruined all your Inferno prep.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You took the alternate path that I dangled.
You put an audible there.
There was an audible choice there.
And I figured if, like, damn, like, Arcadia is, like, a big thing, too, in the Mage world, isn't it?
I should clarify, this is not Supernal Arcadia, where you draw your magic from.
Okay, so
This is Fallen Arcadia, which is like a fragment of
oh,
old Arcadia that is sort of like fallen to the lower realms.
okay.
Right,
So
so
what's the one on the top right? This one over here.
That they're the same place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Supernal Arcadia is up here.
okay.
See,
Oh,
this
oh
is where
shit.
you get your power.
Oh, gotcha. So this is where we pull our magic from.
Yeah. So this is Supernal Arcadia, which
If you went there, would you just explode?
I mean, you can't really get there. That's like kind of the whole quest for mages to like ascend to the supernal realm where like magic is everything.
Okay, so see that's kind of why I wanted to go here because I thought that we were fulfilling like another Atlantis thing.
Nope. This is a fallen fragment of Arcadia.
Okay.
Yeah. You know how we were just in a place where reality only existed and everything was getting erased? Well, up there is like hyper reality where everything is super present. I don't know.
I mean, it's where like the truest forms of everything exist in like their purest.
The Platonic realm. Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Oh, and Plato was a philosopher who thought about Atlantis. Oh my gosh. All right. It's
Yep.
Nice.
all coming together.
Yep.
Anyways.
No, this was cool.
Oh man.
The Inferno would have been fun, but it would have been more just hell, like literal and metaphorical.
Yeah. I mean, it would not have been a pleasant experience.
Yeah, it would have been fun, but not pleasant fun.
Maybe you'll get a chance to go back to hell someday. Who
Yep.
knows?
Maybe. Be like, sorry, Sally. We took the shiny path with the bright country road.
Yep. We'll see how that plays out next time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's like even though this Arcadia and this Arcadia same place, like we're definitely over in this one.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Or, Anyways. Ugh.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. I'm like, oh shit. So, Joey was on a hell of a trip.
Yep.
Yep. The Helldiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's awesome. There's a game called Helldivers.
There is, yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So we're playing Joey's one of those Helldivers.
Yep. Just gets tossed out to the most insane places to go just like do fetch quests.
Yep. In
Yep.
which he doesn't get any experience for. He just is slave.
Yep. It's
I
like,
don't
what do you
know
at? It's like,
why you would think that he is a slave.
Through many reasons.
yep.
I
It's like,
mean,
when you
that's-
ask him what he does in between diving, I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's just diving all the time.
Well, no, it's because he said, oh, he just sits around, and I'm like, oh, where do you sit? In a cell? That's pretty much what I was asking.
I don't know why you jumped to this conclusion that he isn't here by choice. It seems like
Yep.
you're really grasping here.
Yeah. It's like he's got some like Gios or something going on. It's like he can't like take passengers with. He also like can't speak ill of his master like at all.
Yeah, or even talk about them much. Like any information, just that he works for them, almost as like a, hey, I work for the mafia, don't fuck with me, kind of. That's the only reason why you can even say that.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Joey.
Yep. But as
What would happen to him if we like broke his bonds?
oh yeah, I want to try and free him for one, because that'd be awesome.
Cut the thread.
And then also just get the hell out of here with minimal dealings with this Black Rose. Like, if we gotta do something, we gotta do something. But even if we have to like go as far as make a deal and make some sort of like pact and whatnot. This ain't the super fate chick. I can break fucking anything other than that. I will sever any sort of bond that she makes us sign.
Right.
Like, hey, just you gotta do this for me and I'll send you home. And then we'll get home and be like, yeah, nope, cut that shit immediately.
Right. But like, she probably is gonna know that you're a mage, Shuri.
I can hide that shit.
I guess I can hide that too, actually.
We should have done that before we came here.
Yeah, well, I didn't think of that.
No, me neither. I didn't know we were gonna wait. I kind of missed the last couple of sentences. Are we right in front of the queen?
You're right in front of a woman who is covered with like a raven feather cloak and with the mask and stuff. You're not sure if this is the Black Rose. I mean,
It's
she's
not.
holding the thread around Joey's neck, but
Yeah, it's not. It's the handler. It's just the fucking what are those called? Just slave masters or the people that handle them.
The keeper.
Yeah, it's that because he said himself he's never met. He doesn't meet the Black Queen or the Black Rose Queen.
Yep. Well, he didn't say that. He said that he can't talk to her.
Is that? I'm okay. You might be right, but I'm.
that was while you guys were out there. Clarify, like he didn't have any form of remote communication.
Oh, I see.
Okay, because I might have. I thought I was asking if if he's met her or whatever. And I thought he said he doesn't meet her. But
I mean, I don't think he would give you a straight answer about that.
okay,
I don't remember if he did, but yeah.
Gray and Mike are taking it implications that he doesn't meet her directly. It's not like he's getting these ingredients and then here you go, my queen. Have the fucking pantry, order.
Yeah.
So no, this is just a handler. I think we have some time in between this person to the next person to hide our fucking stuff.
Yeah, and the handlers for providing this.
The handler what?
It's going to be the handler who gets any rewards or brownie points from the queen for providing this. Like, Joey is like a tool for her to serve her queen, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. He's probably a very useful one too because of the ethereal stuff, the shadow.
Yep.
So
And the queen probably doesn't even bother herself with knowing he exists.
no,
Yeah.
he's probably valuable to the handler and that's it, but only because of use.
Yep. And anytime he doesn't perform, that's a Padawan.
Yep. So depending on how good, we got to make him look good. We can't be dickheads.
That's true. We also can't insinuate that he took us.
Right.
That looks bad for him.
Yep. We'll basically
Somehow insinuate that
it's just
despite this creature's great skills at hiding, we forced our way in, or something like that. But also, we can't lie because freaking Faye.
yeah, no. I'm pretty much gonna just pretty much do the truth with some the truth abridged, very very diplomatically, and see what we can do for a deal. And then if it's too bullshit, just accept it and break it later.
That or GTFO. Somehow. Fly out of here. We know, literally 3 people somewhere. Maybe we can find the crazy bedpost lady.
Yep.
Be like, hey, we helped you that one time. Can you, kind of help us, please? Doorway to the real world? Yeah.
Did you do that though?
What helped her?
Yeah.
We'll find her house?
Yeah. Did you do that?
Did we do that anymore?
Oh shit! I hope so.
Shit!
Yep, something. It's different.
Oh, oh, damn it!
Oh no, yeah, I'm excited to see what happens here.
Yep.
Should be fun.
No, crazy bedpost lady is still trapped in the fallen world and can't help us.
No.
Never found her house. Maybe.
We don't
she
know.
never had to find her. Had to find her house.
Oh, right, because the ultimate evil didn't like disrupt her. Or was she even born?
Dun dun dun.
All right. Anyways,
Can say for sure.
not us.
Yep. Not at least not yet.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, next time on Mage, the fools attempt to smoothly talk.
On the bright side, you took a shortcut out of the lower depths, so that was good.
Yep.
Definitely made your journey a little bit less harrowing there.
Yeah.
Depending on what happens here, I guess.
That's true. Because, like, from the Inferno, we still have to jump into the Shadow Realm somehow.
Well, yeah. So I mean, the I don't know why the Inferno's up here on this map.
Oh.
It should be down here. It's still part of the lower depths. Maybe this is a different Inferno, but you would have to traverse the oceans of oblivion into the lower mysteries of the underworld,
Oh.
and then travel up through the underworld.
The underworld would have been fine, I think, because then we had Pedro.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Well, I mean, Pedro's pretty far up in the underworld, but
Okay.
we'll see what paths lead you out from this place.
And that would have been pretty fun, though, to do a callback from, like, Quest 1.
There's still time. There's still time.
Still time. Indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will talk to you guys later then.
Yeah, that was... Beats?
Oh yeah, beats. Okay, so
We got the beat. We got the beat. We got the beat.
So 6 beats.
Oh, wow.
Then let's see. I don't. Yeah, okay, you didn't meet any demons. Yeah, so, yeah, no arcane beats. So you'll definitely get an arcane beat or two next session.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Joey. Yeah, Joey doesn't count.
No, he is a changeling.
Oh, he's a changeling, dirt. Yeah, we've met those.
Yeah, so, I mean, what are you guys even gonna do with your experience now that you are masters of your arcanas?
Obviously,
permanence. Decide now, but I'm just curious personally. Like,
permanent spells and stuff.
Nah, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And also
like, maybe dexterity.
Can I get any better in matter?
Yeah, you can learn all of the arcanas.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that you have to have someone to teach you the first dot, and then I think it's like after 4 dots, you have to have a master teach you one of your non-ruling arcana.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then for the for your inferior arcana, it's after 3 dots. You have to have someone teach you. Yeah, so you can learn additional arcanas. You just need to.
Yeah.
You
And
need
like the main reason that we hadn't gone down that road before, I think, is that all of those spells from other schools cost mana,
Yeah.
much like the mana tax we just experienced.
And it's just more effective to focus on the stuff that you're good at first. But yeah, you can get a lot of useful, for example, space. Having dots in space, pretty useful.
Yeah, it would be. Also life.
Yep, life to heal yourself and stuff.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yep. Even 2 dots in life would be kind of nice.
yeah, you can get like increased natural regeneration from that. So
Yeah.
that's good. All right, well, yeah, talk to you guys later.
Later. Good game, man.
See ya.
That miracle's a fun one.